Hello, everyone. Welcome to Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria. Today we're talking about the Single Traverse Palmer Crease, commonly known as the Simian line. When the heart and head lines appear to join together as one, it appears as a straight line all across the palm. In this example, we can see what it looks like. Straight across. Okay. Now, normally the heart line begins on this side, the percussion side. The head line begins on this side, between the thumb and the index finger. Okay. By being together, it tends to intensify both the mind, that's the head line, and the personality, that would be the heart line, or simply emotional and analytical. All right, moving on. If we understand that the heart line embodies our emotional responses and the head line rules our analytical capacities, we can see that one line merging the head and the heart is likely to result in a one-track approach to life, unable to separate logic from emotional. Now, this is why old thinking, old palmistry books, and early palmists who tend to not keep up with up-to-date things, because palmistry is constantly updating itself, okay? That kind of thinking attributed savage impulses, a person that has the Simian line, aggression, and brutality. That's what they saw in the people who had this line. Updated or modern or improved through tremendous research have found that is not true. Not true. More typically, we can say that this people who have this line alternate between being too rational and too emotional. Okay? So I have here examples of what it might look like. Here we have lines above, lines below. This, of course, would be the Simian line. Okay? These are branches. They're like extra strands belonging to the line that is normally here. That would be the heart. And here it is again. All right? Extra branches. Let's see, I have another example for you. Extra branch. Some can be very short, others can be a little longer. Okay? It's in this area, so this is a headline extra branch. Let's see if we have another one. Here we have it above the Simian line. And this is a heart line branch. It's like an extra strand just hanging out there. Okay? All right, moving on. Lines that lie higher on the hand and more percussion based. Remember, the heart line starts here. That's the base. All right, here it is. That's where it normally might start, okay? Show a more emotional, passionate, or obsessive fueled kind of drive, okay? Now, when we have that, some lines are semi-Simian, where the head and the heart crash into one. That is, here's the headline begins where it normally would, just above the lifeline. And it's going, and the heart line starts here, above where the headline would be. So they're moving, and for some reason, they crash into each other. You can think of it that way. They just crash into each other and never to be separated again. So what you would see after the crash is the single line, single line. So where it's located describes what is paramount or what dominates this one line. Is it the heart line or is it the head line? So this is where it looks, okay? It's right here. Let's see another example. Here it is without the added lines here. So here is your heart line. Here's an extra branch. Here's a branch again of the head line. This is sitting high. You see, this is where the head line would be, and this is the heart line right here. So that's considered higher. All right, let's take a look at lower. Lower is just like what we started with. Here is where the headline would be. It's just about joined to the lifeline, and it runs straight across. So what has happened here, the heart line, instead of starting up here where it normally would, seems to, for some reason, starts here. And they are merging, and it's only one line you see crossing. Okay, let's get some information on when it's higher. So I'll put a higher one back up. Okay, lines that lie higher on the hand and more percussion-based, starts here percussion-based, show a more emotional, passionate, or obsession-fueled kind of drive. Okay, that's what's happening with this. And let's go back to this one. We're on the lower end. Here's where many of them are. Could be either one. Positioned lower, that's what it means. So if they were a headline without the heart line, they're operating like a headline because that's headline area, okay? These represent more intellectually driven and emotionally inhibited Simian people who are on a cause with a need to be right. They have that drive to go for it, and they won't stop until they get it. Okay. Now, we have some lines that are semi-Simian, where the headline crash. So I'm looking for an example of that. And if I find it, I'll add it next week. Obviously, we will have to continue with this next week, as I thought. If you like this, by all means, give a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Welcome to the new subscribers. So happy you're with us. Okay, have a great day. Love yourself. Love and light. Bye.